bit of a early level to show here in a second, but this is going to be 65 Slayer, which is kind of one of my more favorite Slayer levels in old school because you unlock, as you could probably already saw, but Dust Devils. These bad boys are so chill in old school. I really love them. They're one of my favorite tasks to get because you can either AoE them down in the catacombs. Obviously, we can't do that in this one. Or you can just go and just kind of chill, kind of grind them out. Yeah, you have to click them, but they're still pretty chill, low damage, decent XP overall tasks. I always like them because they're a very stress-free task, I think is a good way to put it. You don't have to think much, you just do. I don't know why specifically, and I'm not upset about it, but metal dragons are so much easier to kill in RuneScape 3 than in old school. So I'm like so habitual with like, oh, I'm just gonna skip it. And I decided not to skip this Iron Dragon task, and they are extremely easy. I ended up bringing more food than I need, which is hilarious. I don't know, I like it. I actually really do. I'm not complaining by any means. It's just, it's a weird thing to kind of run into, especially as an old school player where you're used to metal dragons being like the bane of your existence and you have to skip them, versus in RuneScape 3 them just being like, yeah, just do them, who cares, right? Like these iron dragons are just, I don't know, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not complaining. I really do. Guys, it's my first time ever recording apparently because I forgot to fucking turn on the recording software. Anyways, 2 levels. We got 67 Slayer, and then shortly after that we got ourselves 70 defense, which is great, which is the level I wanted to get to because it's a bunch of unlocks that I don't feel like reading. But we are going to now switch to leveling our attack up till we get 75 attack. Then from there we'll focus on range and ranged and then mage. So I went for 75, 75, 75. I'll probably get my defense up to 75 as well. I haven't fully decided on that. But I now have, with 67 Slayer, I have, it was probably the hardest requirement for me to get Branches of Darkmire done. I got a death task to kill the Bears brothers, which I'm happy about. So I'm making a glory amulet so I can actually do switches. I think before I did all magic, but I'm actually going to try swapping now. I do have a better amulet all around, so that's good, except for magic. But for strength and mage, or strength and range, it's better. But I'll probably still use this over anything else anyways, unless I'm specifically doing magic. There's that. I'm actually going to go, and while I'm here, I'm actually going to buy out this shop of Balls of Wool and bank them. But the reason I'm going to regret it is because I already know now I'm probably going to get the the necklace from Barrows. And if I do, I'm probably going to use it for the relic. I don't actually know for a fact, but I'd have to think about it. Anyways, let me go do this real quick. Okay, first of the 4 Barrow chests I have to do. I think I already have a couple Barrows kills anyways. See what we get. I really want a Carol's piece or nothing. That's also fine. Okay, second chest. I really want a Carol's piece, but if not, it is whatever. These runes, Barrow's totem. I don't know what they do, but okay. If I ever kill this dude, holy crap. I still have such an old school mindset where like I don't want to use any prayer pots and it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, let's see what we get here. Nothing. Alright, take. Okay, final chest. Baby, nothing. Take all. I'm actually running low on food as well, so what I'm going to do is head over to the Violet is Blue 2 place. I'm sure there's a better spot for me to cook now, but I'm going to head over to the Violet is Blue 2 place and cook a bunch more of my food. I still have a bunch of food left to cook, despite my cooking being almost caught up with it. I'll actually show you guys how much I have left, but I'm going to save this loadout because I keep forgetting to save it. So I'm going to save this loadout so I can just press a button and go and use it. So let me go do that real quick. Alright, it's been about an hour, or not an hour of me cooking, but it's been, actually it might have been an hour, like 45 minutes, but I got the next key, so I've got 3. I think I need 4 in order to be able to get the stuff here, but I did a little bit of catfish cooking, so I've cooked myself 135 catfish, and I cooked the rest of the Desert Soul. Definitely going to need to get more, as I am dangerously low on those foods in general. Good day, my friend. So this is kind of cool, completely random level though, but this is 77 Herblore, and I don't want to jinx it, but I know I probably just did, but I just got 2 Herblore dailies in a row, which are great. Herblore dailies, basically, because I extend them, they give me over 30k XP. So it's literally like I just did 4 in total. It's like I did 4 Jack of Trades or whatever dailies, which is great. Just got an item, didn't know this was a thing, called an ectoplasmator, which I guess whenever I kill a ghost, it gives me a little bit of prayer XP. So it's pretty cool. I'll be honest, it's kind of awesome. It's only 15 XP, but at least it's something. So I'll use it for the rest of this task, and I don't know, I might use it on, if I remember, I'll use it on other tasks, but regardless, it is what it is. Still pretty cool. I ended up getting a Terror Dog task, so I used the Slayer ring to teleport to Tarn's lair, and forgot I haven't done the mini quest, so I guess I'm going to do this real quick. I got to kill Tarn, grab the thing, and then I'll be able to kill the mutant. The Terror Dog's here, so let's go and give this a shot after this cutscene. Alright, that was a stupid cutscene. Anyways, let's go. I think you get some Slayer XP for doing this. I could be wrong. This shouldn't be too bad, because I am a bit leveled. But let's see here. Yeah, this is super easy. Yep, and dead. Sweet. Do these count as Slayer XP? They do. I got some. Cool. Let's kill Tarn. I think we have to actually kill him in his ghost form as well. Yeah, 5,000 Slayer XP. Nice. Yeah, hands down one of my favorite tasks. That was great. Just AFK to the corner, dude. It was awesome. It was great. I got some herbs actually, so I was shocked. I mean, not a lot because there wasn't a lot of kills, but got some herbs and I got an ear seed, so not going to complain there. I unlocked something I'm probably never going to take advantage of, the ability to cremate bones, which is something I was aware of, but basically it's the ability where if you kill enough ghosts, eventually it's like an RNG drop from ghosts, but basically it unlocks the ability to burn bones on bonfire. It's actually a pretty cool way to get your prayer up and fire making up, but the problem is both of those things, at least as an Ironman, are pretty like, you know, why not just do them normally? Like, it's already annoying enough to get bones for prayer XP, and then on top of that, it's like, okay, now you want me to waste half that on fire making XP. On mains, I guess it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure you can get faster XP overall doing other things. Could be wrong on all fronts, but it just feels a little useless to me, especially considering the amount of time it takes to actually get it, so that's part of the issue. So I have a lot of Herblore XP in my bank at the moment, especially in Renars. So I have about 35k Herblore XP in Renars, and I'm sure I have more in other herbs. It's probably not that many though. So what I'm doing is I'm just going and making all these prayer potions, and then from there I'm gonna go and probably make some of the other ones like super attacks, super strengths, and stuff like that I have some supplies for, because I do go and, not every day, but every once in a while I'll go and buy that starter shop where you can get like 5 limp boards, 5 unicorn horns, and 5 white berries. I still have to do it today, so I will definitely do that before I actually start doing that. And yeah, I'll go knock this out. So let me go and do all this. I'm 100% getting 78, but I don't think I'm going to get close to 79. So anyways, I'll catch you guys when I'm done. One more level acquired, level 78 Herblore. 2 more levels to go until we reach level 80, which is one of the 2 biggest gates for us to be able to start AFKing Vires. I'm super excited to start doing that, but 168k more to go. Alright, last set of potions I'm going to make tonight, and I'm going to go back to doing some Slayer. I got a Red Dragon task, which is super nice. But we got ourselves a good bit of stuff, and I can definitely make more if I really wanted to. I can make these Lantidimes. I'm sure I could grind out, like Aventos, I know for a fact I can work on. The Dwarf Reeds, I believe I can, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, there's more I can do. But we got ourselves, a bunch of supersets. 78 super attacks, 56 super strength, and 45 super defense. Now I am going to save these to make extreme so I can make and then turn those into overloads later down the road. So this is I feel like a good a time as any to kind of say this, and this is something I've been thinking about for a little bit while now, but once I get this account to the actual bossing progression of the stage where I'm like killing a boss, which then is going to take me to go do another boss and then do another boss, you know, stuff like that. Once I get to that point of the game, I'm then going to go and actually start streaming it. The way it would work is extremely simple. I'm going to be doing it off of YouTube, most likely, simply because I don't think I made a Twitch account when this account was when I set everything up for this account, for this YouTube channel, Lord knows how many years ago. I'd have to check the DMs with my friend, but I don't think we ended up setting one up. So we'll have to see. And even still, I don't want to have to go and set everything up because everything's already set up for YouTube. That being said, the other part of it is I would then go and kind of take highlights from the stream, you know, like, oh, we got a drop here or whatever. It'd be easy for me to just go and kind of put everything into YouTube clip, kind of just download or use the actual raw recordings and put it in there. That's what it would be. The other thing is I would most likely stream on Saturdays is most likely when I would do it. I don't know what time on Saturdays, most likely kind of either afternoon to evening or just evening on Saturdays. Haven't fully decided yet, but it would probably be like a streaming on Saturday and maybe evenings during the week is what I would say. I'll come up with an actual hard schedule as we get closer to that stage of the game, and we'll go from there. But let me know what you guys think and everything else. But it would most likely be evenings during the weekdays, not every day, obviously, but like evenings on the weekdays, and then on Saturdays, probably like afternoon to evening or evenings as well. So we'll see. I'm not going to be doing Sundays though. I don't think, at least, because that's when I do chores. And then if I am having a D&D session, that's usually when it is. So we'll see. But we only have one more thing left in our current campaign, and I don't know if we're going to do another one for a while. So we'll see. Are you ready for it? 75 attack in the bag. This is actually awesome. I'm so happy. Crushed around for Lord of Vampirium. Blah, blah. But we can now use Vanquish on top of a bunch of other stuff. Oh, God, this is so good. Now, I am going to switch to leveling my range. Not my mage, my range. Boom. 70 Slayer. I am finding it weird to not have cleave. I'm gonna be honest. Like no AoE abilities. That's a little weird, considering I'm so used to having it. So that is definitely weird. But we have, I guess we can get a tier 2 Slayer Lodge, stuff like that. Oh, Desert Slayer Dungeon. I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm going to rework my construction plan just a little bit, because initially I was like, oh, well, I'm kind of closing in on what I need to get done for Rivers of Blood, so that's why I wanted to kind of grind it out. But I came to a realization or an idea, and I think this is overall more efficient. Or not more efficient, just better for my sanity, I think is the best way to do it, put it. So instead what I'm going to doing is I change my kingdom to give me teaks. And every week I'm going to collect my teak logs. And then from there I'm going to collect the amount of money I need to turn all those teak logs into planks. Then turn them all into planks. There's a variety of ways I can do this, but I have an idea for a method that I think might be pretty fast. Turn those into planks and then kind of repeat that process over and over again, right? And then do that every week. So while I was doing the last Slayer task, I ended up finishing my Black Salamander to level 5, so I'm going to disassemble it. It says it can go up higher if you hover over, but in actuality it can't. I don't have the thing unlocked, so going to disassemble it, see how much XP I get, and go from there. We're getting 91,000. Holy crap. Alright, let's do this. Boom, all the way up to 24 divination. That is a lot. Oh my god, there's a lot of things we unlocked. Just finished another augmentation, got 1900 total, 28 invention. I can also go and get my weapons up to level 10 if I want to. I just gotta discover the thing. But I'm actually gonna stop. My logic is I don't really feel like it's going by super quickly is the biggest thing. And I just want to focus on leveling up my Slayer, and I don't want to have to keep coming back here so quickly just to disassemble, make a new augmenter, etc. So I'm going to wait until I am working on Vires in order to actually go and start augmenting stuff, or maybe when I'm doing the 75 to 80 grind, I might do it, but I doubt it. 75 ranged, which is a huge milestone, like I've mentioned before. So happy to have this. We can now use Vanquish without any, well, we just use Vanquish, so we don't have to worry about using the Black Sally. Yeah, I am definitely not going to be using magic for Slayer. I'll be completely honest. At least not until I get 75. It was annoying to get kills. Let's put it that way. I'm super inaccurate, and basically the entire time I'm relying on using Claws of Gothics in order to get like any hits off on Dust Devils. And yeah, are you ready for it? Base 75s, baby. Let's go. 75 magic acquired. Now have requirements for stuff, but we also, wow, we unlock a lot of stuff. Holy crap. Bunch of weapons, stuff. Who cares? What's more important is the fact that I can now use Vanquish in all 3 styles, and I don't have to use the Gothic staff, which, by the way, I'm well aware using the Gothic staff for its special attack is very good if I'm going with a magic setup, but I don't think I'm going to. Like I said before, I'm leaning more towards range, which, by the way, I'm well aware that magic is better, and from the comments, people do say magic is better. I haven't fully decided one way or the other. I'm still leaning a little bit more towards range, but we'll see as we get there. I have a lot of time. All I know is it's either going to be mage or range. I still haven't fully decided yet, just mentioning that, but I am leaning towards range at the moment. But we'll see. If it's like overwhelming, like everyone says, no, it's stupid to see range, then I'll do something different.